Okay. Oh my God. So we just had to bump it up because all my hair wasn't in the shot.
Our ring light. Angelo is
Angelo in the camera holder, because I'm like, Rachel, my hair's not in the shot.
Yeah, it was cutting off her bun.
Yeah.
We had to get the whole bun in.
Yeah, it would be weird.
Your homeless hairs.
My homeless, if you've watched the last video, you know what I'm talking about. I guess this is my homeless gross hair look, so there you go, 13-year-old.
Okay. Oh, wait. Shots.
Yay. Shots.
Today.
Oh, this is good.
Today we're going to talk about what
controversial opinions that we both have. And I don't know hers, and she doesn't know mine. Mm-hmm. Well, she knows one of mine because I texted her the idea, and I was like,
what do you mean?
And I was like, well, here's an example. But
not like, we're not going like
get,
politics or like abortion, what we believe, or like that deep.
No. Yeah.
I have one kind of deep one.
But anyways, she does. Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's not cold anymore.
Mm. Oh God.
These are the cold.
When it's not cold, I just drink like dirt.
It's earthy apple juice.
It's terrible. Anyways, so controversial opinions, and I don't want trolls. So if you disagree with us,
it's fine.
That's cool. Like I don't. These aren't opinions that I feel the need to like push onto you. Like I don't expect you to agree with me. They're just what I think.
Opinions
are
ours.
So they're biased.
Yeah. Either people are.
They're totally subjective. These are just what we think. So if you think
what we do that isn't norm or something.
Yeah,
or what
that
we
isn't
don't
like
do
maybe
that's...
socially accepted. So if you disagree with us, that's cool. And you can even comment below that you disagree with us. Just don't get mad about it. Yeah, because I don't care.
We don't like to argue.
No, I'm the most non-confrontational person ever. Like
we'll be like, cool, we like your opinion.
Yeah. Like if somebody like calls me a bitch, right? All they have to do is smile at me, and I'm like, are we friends again? Because I can't stay mad, and I don't like getting into fights. Yeah. Anyways, so that's that. Okay, so my first controversial opinion, I'm just gonna go first. Okay. I think Spanx are stupid, and I don't think Spanx make you look any thinner. In fact, I think they just spread your fat out more. Like they just make it so you're thicker everywhere versus that one little bulge. Really? That's what I think. Sorry, that's how passionate I am about it that I almost knocked
Let's argue about it.
No. So, I have bought 2 pairs of Spanx in my entire life, okay? And they're not cheap. They're like, what, 30, 40,
Spanx brand.
$50? Yeah, the real Spanx brand.
Right.
So, both times they have ended up in a public bathroom trash.
They're just not comfortable.
They're terrible. Like literally, I'm in the bathroom and I'm like trying to get them off, and then I just put them in the trash because they are terrible.
Yeah.
And honestly, they just spread out your fat.
I've worn them once with a dress, and it was not comfortable.
It's not good. Like I'd rather have the bulge than be saran wrapped into those things. You can't even breathe that well. It's just, it's not worth it. And then wherever they stop,
if there's certain dresses like that I need them in, I would rather just fix my body.
I'd rather find the dress or fix the body. Exactly. Yes.
I don't have to.
Then you know what happens with Spanx too? Wherever they stop, that's called having children. Wherever they stop, then you have a roll of fat where they stop.
Yeah.
That's not pretty either.
That is like,
it's like a bodysuit, so you wrap like, your entire body.
You know, it's like, well, you can't see down to your thigh or whatever, but it goes. It's like a dress, but it comes down, so it lifts your brassiere.
Okay, well, you know what? I need that.
Like it's over your shoulders.
Okay, I'll just get a boob job. Lift these sock puppets back up. That's what I would do.
I did that. Hey, maybe I can get my second with your first. Maybe if
you're 2 for 1.
Yeah, maybe
if
we can
there's
negotiate
any plastic surgeons out there. I don't even want I don't want implants. I just want them lifted.
They will probably do a small implant when they lift. Or
I don't want.
You can get just a lift.
Okay, but because
you
know how we went bra shopping actually not that long ago, and she was shocked by my actual bra size. She's like, "There's no way," and I'm like, "No way."
You're
like
a lot
that's
bigger than I thought.
Yeah, I know. I told you.
You hide it well.
Yeah, so I don't want no.
Anyways,
that's not. Yeah.
So Spanx, you don't like Spanx?
No, they will end up in a public bathroom trash.
Okay, what's mine?
If you like breathing or eating or enjoying your night out.
So I don't give my kids juice.
I didn't, when my kids were toddlers, I didn't give them juice either.
So Peyton, I've given Peyton juice. I don't know if I've ever given her juice. Like, she had a juice box at school for the Christmas party.
Was she like, ooh, what is this magnificent stuff?
Well, actually, I give her juice, but it's isogenic greens powder and fruits powder mixed in water, and that's her juice. And she always asks for juice. That's what I give her.
That's even what Peyton's popsicles are.
Yep, we make popsicles like that.
Like,
she loves them.
Rachel feeds her kids like the stuff that you should.
Amy was over one time, and Peyton asked for juice, and Amy's like, I want some juice. And I was like, I don't know if you're gonna like this juice.
No, we don't. So the only juice that we have is in the summertime. We'll do like pink lemonade, but we don't make it all the time. Like, we don't ever have juice. We don't have pop. Mainly, I'm cheap and I'm not gonna buy it. But when they were, especially like under the age of 4,
like
they didn't have pop. They
sugar.
didn't. It is. You might as well just give them a Sprite.
Yeah.
Like, seriously,
Sugar.
they're not
Bad
getting
for their
any
teeth and like
vitamins
I
out
want
of
you to
that.
take a nap today, so you don't need to.
Okay, so that's where I disagree with you.
What?
And Tyler and I talked about this. It's been scientifically proven that there's no actual sugar high and sugar.
Okay, how come
crash.
my daughter acts crazy when
Probably
she has sugar?
because they suck because they're 3. Because my kids, like, they're at the age now where, like, I can't really, like, they're gonna go to friends, they're gonna go to school, like, they're gonna eat sugar, right? I give them sugar sometimes, not like an obscene amount, but they do have sugar. But they're still shitty either way.
I try to be pretty,
but I think it's good. I think
about
what you're doing
what
is
they're
good.
eating and whatever.
Yeah, because
like trying new things. Peyton's been like picky lately, and I'm like, you have to try new things to see if you like it and whatnot. And like last night, we went out to dinner with Billy's family for his birthday, and she had a sandwich, and she wasn't really eating it, and she wanted to finish Parker's like. So I got these organic pouches, baby food pouches.
Oh, they're like applesauce cup, but they're not. But yeah.
Because like when we're on the go and stuff, it's just easier sometimes. And Peyton likes them too. And she wanted to finish it. And I was like, you have to eat 2 bites of your sandwich and then you can. And she was going to do it. She's like, I have to try new things, right, Mommy? To see if I like it. I'm like, exactly. So she was getting ready to eat her sandwich. And then Mima, my mother-in-law, was like, oh, you want some crackers?
I knew
I'm like,
you were going to say that.
I knew she was getting ready to eat her sandwich. Just let her sit there and eat her sandwich.
So what we do is that people are always like, God, your kids are such good eaters. I never made them special meals. They eat what we are eating. I'm not going to make you chicken nuggets. I'm not going to make you macaroni and cheese. If we're having that with dinner, great. Now for lunch, I will make something like that because I'm not going to make myself that for lunch. But for dinner, like, you're going to eat whatever gross shit we're eating. And if we're on the Whole30, their dinner's the Whole30 or whatever. And they don't complain. In fact, they like sushi and salsa, and they're pretty good eaters.
Oh my gosh, Peyton will devour chips and salsa and cheese dip. Like, if ever we're like going out to eat, she's like, are we going to the restaurant with cheese dip and salsa?
Oh, yeah.
And then she's like eating it. She's like, it's spicy, Mommy. It's spicy.
Amory's like salsa since she was a baby. She likes cheese dip, but her and I are severely lactose intolerant. So I'm like, Mom, take the cheese dip away or I'm going to be like having to wipe diarrhea all day tomorrow. Because, I still have to wipe my kid.
And actually, so Parker just got her first taste of juice because she's been constipated
really
bad.
Give her some prune juice.
So I put prune juice in her little cup, but I like mixed it with some water. And
if you're ever constipated as an adult,
drink prune juice.
Smooth Moves tea. Tammy Moody, my mom. I shouldn't have said her last name. Yaya. Sorry. She tells everybody about this because we cannot go when we're out of town ever. And like, I went like 7 days one time. I was dying. And like, I flooded my body with Smooth Moves and it moved smoothly right on out. So Smooth Moves, we'll sponsor you too. So, why not? Okay, so
no juice for us.
So no juice. Okay, my next one. Okay, this is going to be controversial. I'm so over farmhouse decor. I am so sick of it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry because I'm sure 99% of our viewers probably have farmhouse decor. This is the thing. My house is never going to look like Joanna Gaines. It's just not. And I'm so sick of the farmhouse shit because you see it everywhere.
And like signs and stuff.
Yes, I'm tired of it. It's overdone. Like once Walmart is carrying a sign that says gather, like it's too much. And this is the thing. I have a gather sign in my kitchen because I made it myself. I'm just over the farmhouse stuff because it's so overdone. It's boring. Like where else am I going to go with this? And I can say this because my decor is modern farmhouse. And I look at it and I'm like, ugh. What is farmhouse?
I mean, I get like the wood.
Basically think of my downstairs.
Yeah.
It's like modern farmhouse.
Okay.
And I'm sorry if you have it. I'm sure it's lovely.
Yeah,
I'm just tired. Like I'm more tired of seeing it in the stores because
come out with something new.
Yes. And I keep looking and I'm like, this trend passed. I thought it was going to die 3 years ago and it's still going strong. And I want to change. So I'm having kind of a midlife decor crisis because that's kind of always been my look. Mm-hmm. And for a long time I was feeling
you're trying to find
I was feeling like I was sick of it, but I wouldn't admit it to myself because it makes me uncomfortable to think about changing because I don't know what I want to change to. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I know this is so dramatic, but seriously, I finally admitted to myself that I don't like it anymore.
So what are you going to change it to?
I don't know. Well, okay, so I know, but I don't know. So I kind of like an eclectic look. I want a mix of contemporary, of traditional, of rustic. Like I want, like kind of like what I did in Sophie's room, but not like Sophie's room. Like I like that mix, that balanced look where you see pieces. Some are antique, some are new, some are mid-century modern.
I feel like it's so much easier to decorate kids' rooms than
it is. It's so much funner too. Funner is not a word. I always say that, and then I'm like,
whatever.
It's my word. But yeah, they are. It's way easier. It's way cheaper.
Yeah.
But because when I think of having to redecorate everything, I'm like,
I'll just stick with my
no, I'm not doing it. Like this is what.
So is that another project that's on?
Yes, but I have promised myself. This was years ago because I used to work at an interior design place, right? Mm-hmm. And this was when I was like 19 and I was married and we were poor. So anything that was broken, I'd be like, I'll take it. I'll take it. So I had so much decor shit that I'd fixed that was broken that I'd fixed, right? And I didn't necessarily like all of it, but I made it work, right?
Mm-hmm. Or you transformed it somehow.
Yes, exactly. So like when we moved into this house, I was like, I'm no longer buying something just because it fits that space or just because I need it then or just because, it works right there, but I don't really love it. Like I only put in my house what I love. And at one point I did love everything downstairs, but not anymore.
It still looks good.
And it looks good, but it's just...
I bet you're just like tired of it because it's in your house and it's in all the stores and you're like...
And another thing, I will only be purchasing things that are for real antique. No more like faux antique shit. Like if they look old, it's because they are old. If you
antique stuff yourself anyways.
But I don't want it. I don't want it. But that's the thing. I don't want to make it to look. I want it to actually be old.
Yeah.
If you purchase faux antique things, I'm not judging you.
Yeah.
I'm just saying for me personally. So that's my most controversial opinion, I think.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Mom. My mom's house is decorated that way.
Maybe most controversial one is I believe that marijuana should be legalized.
I actually agree with her.
Because...
And I don't even partake in marijuana.
I don't even partake in marijuana.
I don't. I really don't.
Yeah, and some people
but
do.
I still think that it should be legalized.
I just think that because I think the government could
make a shit ton of money,
pay off all of some freaking debt. So, and I looked this up when I this topic because I know the state of Colorado, right? They have made buku butts, and that goes right back into the schools and everything. And they have made, I looked this up, so they legalized it in 2014.
If Missouri legalized it, their roads would finally be okay.
Exactly. And they did for medical, right? Or
medicinal purposes?
I think
so. I don't know how easy it is to obtain something like I don't know how easy, I know in California, before it was legalized, it was, you could use it medicinally. Right. And anybody could get a medicinal card. I don't know what it's like here. I don't know if it's stricter. I don't know. Well, we're not in Missouri. We're in Kansas, but we live right on the border.
From 2014 until this was so it was basically a 4.5 year span. State of Colorado, just in the taxes of selling marijuana, collected $1.2 billion.
Our national deficit debt.
Right, that's
Bye-bye.
That's one state, and that's like 4 years.
And this is.
I'm just talking. Yeah, like.
And I didn't know that this was her opinion, and I think she's probably surprised that I agree with her because, yeah, it's not something that I do. I think a lot of people have this preconceived conception that if you don't do it, then you're automatically against it. And that's not what I'm saying. However, I also think it would help with crime because we wouldn't need like drug cartels to bring this in.
Mm-hmm.
And then
drug dealers.
Yes, exactly. Like then you eliminate at least that portion of it. And I know that there's a lot of other drugs that are brought in.
Well, and the amount
and weed wouldn't, and legalizing weed wouldn't in that, but it would at least help.
The amount of criminals
in jail because of
that we pay for.
Stupid. And then they let a freaking child pedophile out in like the same time that they let a guy who got caught with a bag of weed. Like really?
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, if you can't understand that concept, like.
Yeah. Sorry.
I can hear my ex-husband is over. I can hear him. That's probably weird to most of you, but it's not weird at our house. At my house. But she's over here and she's like, is that? And I'm like, yeah, he's here. Because I think.
I let him in the house last time.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, Adam.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm going to go. You keep going. I have to check because I don't know why they're here.
Oh, okay. So my next unpopular opinion? Playdates. Actually, we'll pause it. And we're back.
And our intermission is over. Sorry. That was my ex-husband. The kids are with him today. He takes them like one overnight a weekend. We don't have a schedule. It's like whenever works for him and works for us. It's very laid back. Anyways, Rudy had baseball practice. Yes, he practices baseball year round. Not just because it's nice out. Year round baseball practice.
I think it's kind of nice today.
Yeah, but that's not why. Like this had been scheduled because they go to an indoor facility.
Is he taking them now again?
Yeah, well, so Rudy's done with baseball. He came by this morning to get changed, and Sophie is going to spend the night at a friend's house. And thankfully, he's like, I didn't think you could drive her over there. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I can't, so thank you. Oh. Ava's been on it like 3 times, I think. Mm-hmm. Ava loves you too.
It's Sunday.
She subscribes to us.
Sleepover on a Sunday night?
They don't have school tomorrow. Still break.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I was kind of disappointed.
Ava's parents don't have to work?
No, so I know that her mom works, I think in a Catholic school, like as a preschool teacher. I could be off about the Catholic thing, but I know she's a preschool teacher, so she's off tomorrow. Anyways, that's besides the point.
Okay. So what's your next?
My next thing.
Controversial topic.
People, I think we should all accept and partake in socks with sandals. Because it's the best of both worlds. You know, this is the thing. I regularly leave the house in socks with sandals. And so the first time I did I think it was like 2 years ago. And I had on my husband's like slicky sweatpants. It was a good look. And I had on fuzzy socks. And I looked down and I have on my daughter's hand-me-down soccer slides. She handed them down to me. I was so excited to get those. Yeah. Okay. Well, so since I got them.
Where'd they go?
The dogs. Where did they go?
Were in that
I know, they were right over there.
Oh, they're right here.
Anyways, since I got them, the dogs got a hold of them. The damn dogs. Look at this. But you know what? No, I still wear it.
She still wears these.
Yeah, I do.
With socks.
Mm-hmm. With socks.
Not acceptable.
Yeah.
Tell her, guys.
And fuzzy socks. I wear them with fuzzy socks.
I mean, they're half-eaten, too. I should get you some new slides.
That's what I needed for Christmas.
Yeah.
So I looked. This is the thing. I waited until they went on clearance because I'm cheap, right? I waited too long, and then they had none left, and I was devastated. Because these are like, and I cried. I'm not even kidding. When I found these, I called Tyler crying. These were hand-me-down, and they're probably like $20. I loved them. I still love them.
And you still wear them with socks.
I do. And people are probably like, oh, look at that poor homeless woman with her 3 children. I'm like, no, this is a choice.
I'm going to disagree
because this is
with
the
you
thing. I get cold really easily, right? But those are like walking on air.
Okay, so just don't wear sandals in the middle of winter.
I don't normally. But like I said, so 2 years ago, I happened to leave this first time ever. I happened to leave the house. And I had on
Those
my
sucks.
husband's sweatpants and whatever. I always leave the house with my husband's sweatpants on. But so I get to Walgreens and I'm getting ready to walk and I open the door and I look down and I'm like, oops. I had on fuzzy leopard print socks with sandals. And I'm like, this is a predicament I'm in. And I thought about it for a second and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to wear these proudly. And so I opened the door and I walked into Walgreens and I stood proud and tall because I was not embarrassed by my fuzzy socks with sandals. And ever since then, I've just embraced it.
If I was with you, I would have been.
I have embraced it. I'm not, honestly, I don't embarrass easily because I've had a lot of embarrassing things already happen in my life. So it takes a lot to embarrass me.
I still remember
socks and sandals is just like nothing. It's nothing.
In high school, you told me the story about you were on your crutches and Levi.
Yeah, and I got
like you got drug on.
I was
his
a
back.
pack animal. Yep. Like that was the first day of high school. That's not even like that doesn't even like broach my embarrassing experiences. So socks and sandals. This is the thing. It's comfortable and your feet are warm. Like on this day, it's very nice in Kansas City right
50.
now. Yeah. So if I weren't filming, actually, I have on real pants again. Look, see, they're just gray. They're Costco leggings.
You changed your pants too?
I don't know why. Because I had on red leggings and I felt very Christmassy. Because this is like a dark green. That's besides. I was telling Rachel before we film, I always put on perfume. Like you're gonna smell me.
I appreciate it.
I brush my teeth because that's good hygiene. But like perfume, Yeah. But anyways, so yeah, I changed my pants. But yeah, socks and sandals. People try it. And don't judge somebody if they have it. You know what? I'm smart because my feet are warm and comfortable.
Don't judge her when you see her walking around with that, but I don't think it's really good.
And I go the extra step and wear dog chewed socks and sandals.
Yeah. Okay, next. Which ones? So I do not eat breakfast. And a lot of people
Why do you? Is this a belief you have, or is this because you're not a breakfast person? Because
it's kind of just become my routine and my habit. So, and everybody is like, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. And
is that because they say it starts your metabolism?
Some people either say, you should fast and not eat breakfast. And some people say breakfast is the most important part of the day. Both are correct.
Okay.
So breakfast is really just that break fast, right? So breakfast is the first meal that you have where you're breaking your fast. So it doesn't matter when you eat breakfast.
When you break your fast.
Whether it's at 7 a.m. or at noon. What's really important is what you eat. Because that sets the mood for your cravings, your all sorts of things. So what you eat is more important
vegan chocolate cake
when you eat it. Vegan chocolate cake's probably better than regular chocolate cake.
Well, I'm sure, but
yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I don't eat like in the morning like that anymore.
And so you're fasting, and then you break that fast around lunchtime.
And I haven't been good about what I'm breaking my fast. I should be getting.
Why does it matter what you break your fast? Because you said it sets you up for like cravings and stuff,
right? So you need to have something that ideally has some protein in it and some nutrients in it that start your body and good fuel sources. So
not like high glucose.
Right. Not fruit snacks.
I don't eat fruit snacks until nighttime.
Oh, okay. I thought you had them for breakfast.
No, because they have a high vitamin C.
Oh.
Anyways.
So yeah.
But I am kind of opposite. I always eat breakfast. It doesn't matter what it is. I eat something because I'm hungry when I wake up in the morning.
I usually am hungry in the morning a little bit, but then I have coffee, and that kind of curbs my hunger until
coffee does that.
Yeah.
Well, and I typically get up I'll get up like a couple hours before I get up and eat and then go back to sleep.
Really?
Like 5:30.
And what do you eat?
Whatever I can find. Well, I mean, like, and this. I've always been the type that I don't feel like if I want spaghetti for breakfast, I'm gonna eat spaghetti for breakfast. I don't feel like you have to stick to breakfast foods because it's breakfast time. I don't even think that's a healthy way to live. Eat what you want when you want it. Anyways, So I'll eat breakfast, and then I won't eat again until 8 or 9 o'clock at night. So I'm just fasting in a reverse. I was fasting before fasting was a thing.
So you're fasting from when you have breakfast till 9
Yes, and it's not like intentional fast. That's just how I've always, I don't eat lunch. So,
I typically eat one big meal and it's dinner.
Yeah, that's me.
And like when I'm making the girls' lunch, I'll like snack on a few veggies or whatever and hummus and...
If I eat lunch, I feel tired.
Teacher made that Chex Mix for the New Year's party. I don't know if you tried it.
I don't think I had any.
Freaking amazing. I've been eating it all.
Was there chocolate in it?
God, no. It's like kind of spicy a little bit.
See, Chex Mix never like intrigues me unless it has chocolate in it.
I don't love Chex Mix, but this Chex Mix she made, I not even texted
good?
her.
Really?
I was like, dude, I've been eating this.
Okay, now I'm gonna have to try the Chex Mix. You know my favorite types of Chex Mixes?
What?
Muddy Buddies. I'm not even sure it's Chex Mix, but it uses Chex cereal. God, Puppy Chow's the shit.
Yeah, I like Puppy Chow too.
Now I need some. Yeah. New year, new me.
I don't eat breakfast, but I need to start breaking my fast with my shakes because
I need to drink my shakes too.
I'm bad about that.
Puppy Chow be so good for breakfast. I've had Puppy Chow for breakfast. It's cereal.
Do you pour it in a bowl with milk?
Ew, no. No, that would take away the powdery sugar goodness. Okay, so
next.
That was okay. This is my last one. My nose. I feel like I have like fuzz in it's driving me. And I spit. Oh my God. I'm a mess. Okay, so this is my last one. And thankfully, okay, so before I say this, there are certain people that I'm okay with this, okay? I hate play dates. I hate mom. I hate them.
You hate moms?
No, I hate mom play dates. I like with you bring your kids. I hate them. I hate them. And this is the thing, because I used to be in a play date group. Like, God shoot me. I mean, this was terrible, okay? And it was very catty, and it was very cliquey, and it was very like a mean girl. In fact, they tried to kick one of my good friends out of the mom play group because she got a tattoo. And I was like, if she's going, I'm peace out. Like, that's stupid. Or like, are you serious? We don't want our kids to see her tattoos. And I'm like, are you gonna blindfold them then when they go to Target or when you walk them down the street? Like, it wasn't even like a bad tattoo. It was just like it didn't have anything obscene, or it was stupid. And it was all about cliquey, and it was all about who was popular, 20 years ago.
Well,
it was
must have just probably put a bad taste for play dates.
And like, and this, honestly, every play date was just an opportunity for somebody to show off their house or their new piece of furniture or the new language their kids spoke or the new Baby Gap outfit they had on there. Like, it was basically like Instagram or Facebook in real life. Like 4 hours of it.
See, I don't have play dates like
every month. Oh, it was terrible.
That's why you don't
In fact,
like them.
we moved to South Carolina, and I was like, yes, now I never have to go to that stupid play date group ever again. No, I'm not even kidding. Because I don't, this is shocking, I know, I don't have a lot of mom friends.
But like I know we do play dates with like
and that's what I was gonna say. So the play dates that I have done with you and like our good friend Mandy, I'm not talking about play dates with you, Mandy. I'm talking about I just want to tell her because I love Mandy. She's been one of my good friends for years. But so yeah, those kinds of like
those are good play dates.
Yeah, not the whole like I want to feel like I'm better than you by elevating myself with material possessions. Like, I don't do that shit. And I don't know. That's my controversial opinion. And so all you moms out there, like mops and stuff, I don't think mops is like that. Moms of preschoolers. I don't think, no, because I went to her mops group and it wasn't like that at all. They were very welcoming. They were sweet. I had a good time. My problem is I don't like making social commitments.
That's true.
I'm an introvert. So if I would go to a mops group one week, then I wouldn't want to see people for the next week because I'd be exhausted. I'm a baby. Yeah. But so anyway, so it's not though, it's the play dates where the sole purpose is
to talk about I'm better than you.
Yeah, and to gossip, and that's not who I am. Don't invite me to that play group.
Yeah. Me neither. If it's that type of play group. I like play dates, but just because generally I feel like my kids
And I will say though,
more.
play dates, it's really hard though to actually like be able to catch up with the people that you're play dating with.
Yeah, like when me and Mandy got together.
Yeah, like we were like all running. There was how many kids? 5.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, and like 2 of us would man the big kids,
An
and
infant, and then
a newborn,
10-month-old, and then 3 toddlers.
It was hard because like
and we were making them lunch.
Yeah, we're inside, outside. It's hard to actually be able to like.
I didn't feel like
converse.
I even got to catch up that much with Mandy. And then we were going to schedule that lunch, and then holidays and stuff came up.
People got sick.
So Mandy, let's reschedule.
Yes, let's reschedule. I love Mandy.
She's probably back to work now, huh?
Yes, she was going back to work.
Oh, so she's not like
she's no longer one of us.
Free.
No, I'm kidding. No, she gets to go and converse with adults all day and not. Right, bitch. No, I'm kidding. Love Mandy.
Okay, so my last controversial one, and then we can wrap it up. So, I sometimes don't think it's necessary to shower every day.
Oh, I don't either. Oh no.
And Billy's like, "Are you gonna shower? Are you gonna shower today?" And I'm like,
"What did I do that?
I haven't done anything
I didn't
today.
leave the house. I literally I haven't taken my pajamas off yet.
I haven't sweated. I didn't.
No.
Shit my pants.
Okay, so this is the thing.
Get thrown up on today.
I used to be the girl that literally. So, like, when we were in cheerleading together, sometimes we would have practice, like, early in the mornings, right? Like, 5:30 in the morning. And then we would turn around and have a game that night, like a big Friday night football game at 7. I would wash my hair that morning, and then I would go home between school and the game and shower and wash my hair again. Because I was terrified that it might look a little bit dirty during the day.
I shower way more than washing. I only wash my hair every 4 to 5 days.
So since then, I wash my hair, like, twice a week, maximum probably. That's why
I used to, even just up until a couple of years ago, I used to wash my hair every day.
It was like, I think the summer I had Emery, but you have to train your hair. Like, I went through a couple weeks where my hair looked like a dead rat. It was bad.
My hair does not get oily anymore.
Well, no, mine doesn't either now. But I use dry shampoo, but a lot of times I use it for like the volume and to hide these dark roots.
Right.
When you have dark hair, that happens. I'm not faking any, like, I don't think anybody really thinks that my hair's blonde. But anyways, so, but yeah, no, my hair doesn't get oily like that because once it gets used to not being, because if you strip your hair of all of its oils all the time, it's going to produce more oil. It's like a negative feedback loop. Like if you strip your skin all the time with harsh cleansers, it's going to make it more oily.
Right. So I'm going to get the hair thing, but like, showering. Generally, people shower every day.
I don't.
No.
Maybe we're both just dirty.
Yeah, and Billy thinks like it's the nastiest thing. Billy's brother takes 3 showers a day. 3 every day.
I feel like that's like a compulsion or an obsession.
Like it is. And like we joke, like at Christmas, we always buy him his razors and like a 30-pack expensive, and then he gets like one of those big
body wash does he go
bars of soap. He used bar soap.
Oh, so he's like throwback.
Yes, and he gets like 24 bars of soap, and everybody jokes like that's gonna last you a week.
So like Irish Fresh or what is that?
I think it was we got him Dove bar soap.
Isn't his skin about ready to like fall off?
I don't
like is he like a snake? Well, I'm glad that you don't feel Billy's brother all over. But I mean, I would just feel like I would be. Was that inappropriate? I would be so scaly from showering that much. So now this. Okay, so I will. I'm trying to think. I don't think I've gone more than 3 days without showering.
Oh, no.
Like, normally it's every other day.
Okay.
And I take a bath a lot at nighttime.
Yeah.
I'm a bath person. Too. But, like, why? Who am I going to see? I'm going to see Emery. I might go to Walmart, and even with me dressed in Tyler's clothes, I still am probably the best dressed person there. Because our Walmart is freaking ghetto.
And you don't, like, hug people get that close to you.
No.
So, like, I showered Friday evening, like before our little holiday party, right? And then I didn't shower Saturday. But then I showered this morning, Sunday morning, before church. So it was like,
I showered Friday night.
36 hours.
Didn't shower yesterday. Haven't showered yet today.
So when
I don't smell either.
shower?
I'll probably take a bath tonight.
Yeah.
But like before you came over, like I did like a bird bath is what I call it. Like I
Mhm.
have like wipes and I'll, you know, and
And
then I'll
I
put on like
do-
deodorant and I'll do lotion. So it's not like I'm like
I do that a lot.
living in a box and I
And
smell.
Half the time when I like bathe the girls, like I get in with them.
Oh, I do, yeah.
just
You
because
have to. It's
like,
easier. Yeah.
than breaking your back and bending over.
Right?
And like that's when I'm just like do my bird bath and wash all the important parts.
So when I want to take a bath, you know what I have to do? I sprint up the stairs like rabid dogs are chasing me. And literally I'm like this. I'm like, gotta get there. And I run up the stairs and then I shut the door and lock it. And once I lock it, I'm like, because Emery follows me up. And literally by the end of the bathtub, she is in the bathtub with me. And we always start off, I'm like, no, you're not getting in this bathtub.
Mommy just wants a
you are
relaxing
not
bath.
getting in the bath with me. And then she's like, I'm just gonna put my foot in. I'm like, no, her foot in. And then she takes her foot and she sticks it into my side. And like, there's nothing relaxing about this bath. And then by the end of it, she ends up in the bathtub with me.
Peyton does that a lot.
So yeah.
And then
so,
Mommy's gonna take a quick shower. Like, let's go upstairs and you can play
she
your
sits
little
in
play
the
set over there
bathroom.
while I shower. And she's like, well, I'm just gonna get in with you. And she's like, I'm like, can I just shower
I know.
alone?
Oh, yeah, shit alone. Like
Anything alone. Can I just do something alone?
Emery goes back to school on Thursday.
So is Peyton.
And
Woo, we should have a party on Thursday.
we should. Like I
All
can
the
really
kids.
throw down a yeah.
I'll have Parker, but
And I know I'm gonna
she's
be
fine.
yeah, she's easier.
oh,
I'm
can we
gonna be
talk?
sad they're going back to school, but not with Emery. I know she's the cutest too, but I'm like
Toddlers
so
are
needy and demanding. Like I will literally get her everything, and then I'll finally sit down like the first time all day, and I'm like, and she's like, mommy, I need some water. I need a pull-up. I need a snack.
Mommy.
This
Mommy?
is her new thing too
Mommy?
lately. Will you feel my forehead? Will you take? She's like the biggest hypochondriac ever. I'm like literally. I'm like Emery, you're fine. You're not sick today. You're fine. Like every single day.
Peyton is more so lately like just so whiny. She's getting out of taking naps altogether. So by
That
like you
is
said,
a
the
hard
3
phase.
or 4 o'clock, and like she hasn't napped, and then 5 o'clock or whatever. It's like when is bedtime?
I'm still mourning the loss of naps
Because she's just like, you know, she wants to play with this, and I'm like, okay, well, you got to pick that up before you. No, and tantrum, screaming or whatever, and then I'll be playing with her. You're doing it wrong, mommy, and just everything.
and then
is
you
like,
know they're so tired. They're so tired.
Everything is-
Emery's still like that. Like seriously, when she stopped napping, which was last Christmas because Tyler made us get her a big girl bed. Well, he built it.
She stopped napping then.
And it like, and she's thing is she's still, cause she naps at preschool and she likes napping, but at home she doesn't. And it really took a toll on me.
So since Parker just turned 1, right? And
She dropped the morning nap.
Parker, it dropped a few months ago.
That's tough too.
So she's down to 1 too. But since Parker always sees Peyton like throw fits and whatnot, so Parker likes, like, if she's grab something dangerous, or she likes to grab my phone and she just walks around with my phone, and then she'll try to put it in, so I'll like take it away from her.
Your phones are so
now,
dirty too.
I know. So now,
like
like,
toilet seat
if you
pores.
take something away from her, she goes and throws herself on the floor and like cries and kicks and screams. I'm like, you're 1.
That's so. They learn. They learn.
Isn't that early to like? It's full on tantrum.
So I feel like it's not early if they have an older sibling that is close in age, because Sophie and Rudy were 19 months apart.
Yeah.
So I thought Rudy, because he was my first boy, I thought he was going to take longer to talk, because boys typically talk.
Right. Slower.
He talked. He was the best talker out of all of my kids.
Really?
Very verbally advanced. And I think it was because Sophie played with him. They were together so much that he learned to talk really. Like, when they're little and you send them to daycare, because I was in school and working, they'll be like, what does he call going to the bathroom? Or what does he call when he needs a drink? I'm like, I need to use the bathroom. Like, I need a drink. And they're like, and then they heard him and they're like, wow, he really is advanced. Because he was like 18 months, and everybody thinks they talk good about their kid. Like, they over talk their kids. I don't. Like, if my kids are shit, I'll tell you they're shit. But no, he really was. So I think it's because Peyton is so close to her in age that's probably why.
I just don't remember Peyton throwing tantrums. Like,
No, but who did she see throw tantrums?
Peyton.
No, I'm saying when
who did
Peyton.
Peyton?
Yeah. I mean, they learn.
But
And
now
that's
it's
a
just like,
normal.
Oh, this has already started.
But that's a normal thing for kids Peyton's age, you know, like 2. 2-ish. So it's normal that Parker's going to do it sooner.
Mm-hmm.
This is the price you pay when having more than one child.
Anyways, now our video's like 45 minutes about controversial topics.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Because we paused it. Yeah.
That was Adam's fault.
Adam. Jeez. Anywho, I hope you enjoyed our controversial topics.
Yeah.
Maybe you agreed.
I hope
maybe you disagreed.
Unsubscribe from us. We need our subscribers.
Yeah.
But if you disagree, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, that's okay.
That's okay.
Anyways, I hope you have a great rest of your Sunday. It's really
Even
nice
though you probably
outside.
won't be watching this on a Sunday.
No, but if you live in Kansas City, I hope you're taking advantage of this weather.
Outside.
Because you know it's going to turn to tundra probably tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, so like,
subscribe,
ring the bell,
and share.
Share so other people can find out about our fabulousness. Yes. We're not really fabulous, but
see you guys later.
Bye. It's going to stop. It's going to